They deepfaked my smiles for 4M fans, locked me in my room for security, told everyone I was in rehab. I blinked so during a live stream. Then my mom slapped me on camera. My parents turned our house into a prison. All to keep their perfect family lie alive for 4 million followers on hologram. While they posted 3D holograms of me smiling, the real me was locked inside, screaming. They used deepfake tech to make it look like I was fine, laughing, dancing, thriving. But I wasn't. I was their puppet. I'm 25 now, but for most of my life, I was just quiet Carter, the sweet one in our fake family vlog, and I paid for that lie with everything. Growing up, our house wasn't a home, it was a soundstage. Holo, cameras in every corner, ring lights that made my eyes sting, and schedules tighter than a film set. My mom ran the show, my dad played the goofy dad, and my sister Lily. She was the star. Her choreo hit millions overnight. Me, I was just the prop. Forced to smile because I was relatable. I remember begging to go play outside like a normal kid, and my mom saying, "No, honey, we need a film. People love how real we are." I was 8 when they first made me cry on camera for views. I didn't know why. I just knew they needed it. My mom hugged me afterward, but her smile. It wasn't love, it was calculation. She'd say things like, "You're the soul of this family, Carter." But I didn't feel like a soul. I felt like an image, something polished, edited, and fake. When I told them I didn't want to do it anymore, my mom started sobbing like I'd killed her. My dad said, "We're a team," and Lily, she laughed. "You're not strong enough to walk away. Don't even try." They made me live stream 5 times a day, acting like I was thrilled. Meanwhile, I was spiraling. I'd stare at my reflection and see a stranger, someone who'd been filtered in AI, smoothed until I didn't even recognize my own face. One day I caught my mom editing one of my breakdowns. She deepfaked a smile onto me. While I was literally crying, I asked her what the hell she was doing. She didn't even blink. The audience wants to see you like this. That's when I found the contract, buried deep in her files, signed when I was 8 years old. She'd sold the rights to my face, to my voice, to my childhood. For millions, but the worst part, half the recent streams weren't even me, they were deepfakes. My digital ghost, smiling, cooking, dancing. While the real me was locked inside my room, I felt like a ghost. A fake version of me lived online, and the real me was stuck in a nightmare. No one could see. I screamed, but no one could hear me. The breakdown happened during one of our family night live streams. I just couldn't fake anymore. I stared into the camera and said, "This isn't me." My mom froze. Her smile glitched. My dad turned red. Lily stormed off. They locked my door. Took my phone, my laptop, my freedom. My mom whispered through the door, "You're dangerous." I wasn't their son anymore. Just a liability. They installed more holo cameras, sealed my window, locked the doors of smart tech only they could control. I was a prisoner in a digital dollhouse. They dragged me into another stream and forced me to say, "I love this life." My mom stood there, cold as dawn. "Make it convincing," she ordered. My dad hovered in the background like a guard, Lily cutting me out of the frame online. The comments still gushed. What a perfect family. And I was dying inside. I started observing them, looking for weaknesses. My mom got sloppy when streaming. My dad left his phone out sometimes. Lily was glued to her own follower count. One day, I grabbed my dad's phone during a cooking stream, ran to the bathroom, and locked the door. My hands were shaking as I typed, "They're deepfaking me. I'm trapped." She kicked the door in, screamed at me, smashed the phone. They added another camera to my room, red light blinking, always watching. Then they posted a story saying I'd gone to rehab. Rehab? I sat there staring at the lens, feeling erased. But I didn't give up. I blinked 3 times on the stream. May S. West scratched the words into a cup. Hop someone, anyone, would see, and someone did. A comment. Carter looks scared. Then a message from Connect Truth. I've been there. I'll help. Her name was Miai, an ex-influencer like me. She said, "Keep sending signals. I'm spreading your story." I started sneaking in lipstick messages on napkins, blinking patterns, staking objects into shapes that screamed help. Then the hashtag started trending Fin-Free Carter Kid. My mom noticed, lost her mind. "Are you betraying us?" she screamed. They locked things down harder. More cameras, tighter schedules. They deepfaked entire live streams now, smiling, dancing versions of me, saying things I never said. I overheard my dad. "If he keeps this up, we'll have to remove me?" Like I was a product. They started planning to send me to a restoration facility, basically a prison for influencer kids. I panicked. But I found one blind spot in the living room. No camera coverage. I waited. Stole Lily's old phone. Sent out one more message. "I'm still here. Please help." It exploded online. Mia messaged, "You did it. We're going viral." But then my mom found out. She burst into my room, slapped the phone from my hand, screamed, "You're ruining everything." Then they cut me off from live streams completely. They told the world I was resting for mental health. But I wasn't resting, I was disappearing. I watched as my deep-faked self cried on screen, said I was broken, asked for prayers. I had never cried like that. That wasn't me. Then came the final show, one last live stream. Her union. My mom wanted to shut down the rumors. Wanted me to act normal, one lot breed. And I prepared, I wrote, "Shelp matte and lipstick." Hid it in my sleeve. I timed my eye blinks. Readied my breath. When the camera turned on, I didn't smile. I didn't wave. Someone in chat said, "Why is Carter so quiet?" I looked up and said, "They've been deepfaking me since I was 8. They locked me in here. I'm not okay." My mom lunged, yelling, "Shut up. We made 5 million off you," and then she slapped me. Live. Might hit the floor. The chat exploded. "Call the cops." What the hell is happening? My dad killed the stream, but it was too late. The clip spread like wildfire. The truth was out. The next morning, the police came, broke down the door. Cheta nodded, tears running down my face. Now I am. They arrested my parents, found contracts, emails, proof they'd monetized me since I was a child. Lily dropped her phone when they took her parents away. Her career shattered with one blink. Now I'm living in a safe house with Mia. She's helping me rebuild my life, my mind, my identity. This isn't just my story. It's happening everywhere. Do kids turn content sold for clicks? I post daily on X now. I share everything, the lies, the manipulation, the deep fakes, and people respond. Thousands. We're building something bigger. A movement. We're going after the brands, the sponsors, the platforms. This time, they won't silence us. I look at an old photo of myself, 8 years old, smiling for real. I owe it to that kid to finish this, to take back everything they stole. I'm not Quiet Carter anymore. I'm me. Loud, free, and finally real, and I'm just getting started.